We'll come back to default. Let's learn how to export all your photos from Google Photos. You might want to do this to create a backup, switch to a different service, or store your photos locally. The primary method for exporting your photos is through Google Takeout, and this tutorial will guide you through the entire process. Google Takeout is a Google service that allows you to export your data from various Google services, including Google Photos. From Google Photos, you can export your photos and videos, as well as metadata such as dates, locations, and descriptions. Albums and shared albums are also exported, with their structure preserved as JSON files. Before you start, you need to assess your storage needs by estimating the total size of your Google Photos library and ensuring you have sufficient storage space on your destination drive. Then, choose the appropriate export format. For smaller archives, .zip is suitable, while for larger archives, .tgz might be more efficient. Also, consider the impact on your internet bandwidth, as large exports can take a significant amount of time, so schedule exports during off-peak hours if needed. To start the export process, go to https://takeout.google.com/ https://takeout.google.com and log in with your Google account. Click Deselect All to start from scratch, then scroll down and select Google Photos. Customize the export by clicking All Photo Albums Included and choosing specific albums or All Photo Albums. Also, click Multiple Formats to choose the desired image and video formats, such as .jpg and .mp4. Next, configure your delivery method with options such as sending a download link via email or adding to Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, or Box. You can choose to export once or export every 2 months for 1 year. Finally, select your file type as either .zip or .tgz and set the maximum file size, choosing from 2 GB, 4 GB, 10 GB, or 50 GB, based on your connection and archiving tools. View your export settings and click Create Export. The export duration will vary depending on the size of your library. Google will send an email notification when the export is ready. The export is complete. Download the exported archives from the download link in the email or your chosen delivery method. If the export was split into multiple files, download all parts of the archive. Then, extract the archives using a suitable archive extraction tool, such as 7-Zip, WinRAR, or macOS Archive Utility. Ensure you have enough disk space to extract the archive, and consider extracting the archives in a separate folder to avoid clutter. Verify the integrity of your exported data by checking if the number of exported photos and videos matches your expectations, and opening a sample of photos and videos to ensure they are not corrupted. Organize your exported data by sorting files by date, album, or other criteria, and create folders to maintain the original album structure. If needed, use a JSON viewer or editor to examine album metadata or consider scripting solutions for automated metadata processing. If your export fails or gets stuck, try exporting smaller batches of photos, check your internet connection, and disable browser extensions that might interfere with the process. For corrupted or incomplete downloads, download the archive again and use a download manager to ensure complete downloads. If you encounter file extraction errors, make sure your archive extraction tool is up to date and try extracting the archive using a different tool. If photos or videos are missing, double-check that you selected all albums during the export process and run another export to capture any missing data. In conclusion, it's important to back up your Google Photos regularly. Test this process periodically, and for more information, refer to Google's official help page for Google Takeout. We welcome your feedback on this tutorial and suggestions for further resources. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Default.